Hello, everybody. Hello, Uwe and hello, Michael. How are you guys doing today? I have a nice... It's not new to me. Well, it is new to me, but it's not new. It's used. Pent tractor here. I got on sale... I think it was 41% off or something. I don't have the biggest engine in it, but I can upgrade it. It's definitely... around... just... like 65 more horsepower than what I used to have. And I also upgraded my other tractor that I have on the farm, and it has 40 more horsepower for that one. One kind of convinced me yesterday when he joined the stream. Like, your tractor needs to be upgraded. I'm like, I know. So I spent a lot of time going through the farm, found the last sheep, so I got some extra money. And then I spent a lot of time going through the shop and seeing what tractors I wanted to buy. I'll show you guys the other tractor here. We're almost done with this. Rolling the field here. So this is actually considered a large tractor in the category. So it's my first large tractor on this map. I did hear that, Michael. That's sad always when people pass away from things like that. So yeah, this upgraded tractor is definitely nice. I can feel the difference here on the hilly sections that it's not struggling. I've heard that as well. I'm pretty good at keeping up on some news in that area around you. Mainly because my sister lives down there, right? So even though I don't live down there, I keep track of the news usually where my family members live. So I usually know the news for Manitoba, Michigan, Texas, and Oregon. Occasionally I know news about Belize, but not always. Kinda wishing I did time lapse for today's weather here. It's quite unique. Okay, let's do the last pass down here. I agree, yep. Natural disasters always really hard to deal with. They affect a lot of people. There, turn the lights off now. I knew I was gonna hit that. I looked at the cow manure. I have quite a bit of it already. I covered the bunker silo to make more silage there. Quite a bit of it there. Cost me quite a bit of money to repair that tractor the first time I bought it because it's used. That's rough on your friend too. Wish I could say some comforting words. It just sucks every time. It really does. You learn a lot about yourself though, and others that way though. Definitely have been there. There, place this here. I think I was gonna go empty the rest of the grapes. I think the production place can take that. I brought the eggs I have up here. I sold, I think it was spaghetti. That was a good price. Brought some milk up here. I need a lot more milk. And then I am going to bring the honey up here next after this. There, that took the rest of the grapes finally. So I noticed this production pack here that I have can't make chocolate. I think that's the only thing it can't produce. Unless I'm overlooking it somewhere. I don't think I am. It says I'm out of tomatoes apparently. So if we go over here, no, down here somewhere. Let's switch this to tomatoes. There we go. Then we'll get some extra tomatoes from both greenhouses. Going over there. But I don't see chocolate at all. I can make almost everything else on the list besides chocolate. Like I have the butter, cheese. I have almost everything else. I don't see it anywhere, so yeah, that's kind of a bummer because I wanted to make some chocolate. I would have to buy the dairy plant over here, I think, to make it. I don't even know what I need to make chocolate. Besides dairy, I'm not sure what else you would need. I don't know if I would say 2 years down the drain. Like, they still learn things. Important things about themselves or about society or how relationships work or I don't know. I always find the positive about things like that. It sucks in one sense because you put 2 years into somebody, but you still put 2 years into yourself. You still learn about a lot of things. I really don't know many people that haven't had a breakup. Like, it takes a while to find the right person. Park this one, and then I'll grab the other new tractor to show you guys. This one's a Fent, and the other one's a McCormick. I think that's the name of the brand of it. I'm not familiar with it, so it must be European. And this one I can also upgrade the engine on it. I didn't buy the most expensive engines for either of them. So I have this little utility trailer that I put my honey in. Closes right up like that. Bring that up to the production barn there. So the honey's used to make cereal. Yes, I didn't know that. Put the tree there. Let's see the honey just disappear that quickly. Boop. So we had 3,500 liters of honey in there. We definitely need more milk. Need more oats. Could use more flour. I am making flour, so barley is being turned into flour there. So less working. Waiting to see how long it takes to get maxed out in sugar, but then I'll sell the rest of it. Yeah, so doing pretty good here. Need to get more milk, and then I can produce a lot more things. Oh, there, nuclear salmon. Interesting name. Kind of makes me laugh. It's 15 degrees Celsius here. I'll let you figure out what that's converted to. I don't have a truck or anything. I don't really use this garage, so I just park it in here. Nope. Now I can bring the milk trailer back and park it where I had it. Okay, so 16 Fahrenheit. That's what my thermometer says. Go. Don't know if there's anything else to do in November. Let's take a look and make sure before I fast forward time here. I did install a new mod that gave me a bigger front loader bucket. And I get rid of a couple other ones that I don't use. I just kept the one to lift the round bales and then the bucket for silage. You guessed. You might be actually right. It says 59 when I Google it. It's 56 where you live. Kinda rainy. I was gonna guess that you live in the Pacific Northwest. I'm like, wait, it can rain other places. Well, there's a lot of cultivating contracts. Those are pretty easy money. There's a lot of things at harvest, but I really don't feel like harvesting the cotton, so that gets really messed up pretty quickly. I mean, this one and this one's at different sell points, so I should be able to do a few of them. I'm not going to do any that go to my farm production barn. That gets bugged up. And I don't feel like doing more sugar beets. I already did a few of those. Spinnery. 30 here. You can do one of those cotton contracts quickly. Oh, while I'm at the shop, I'll show you guys the sheep. Go in this way. So, the sheep I found on the map actually go here, and the 10th one is a gold one that goes there. That's pretty cool. They made it so the lifts actually work if you put a vehicle on top. They actually lift up and down like that to fix it. Pretty cool feature they did. I'm so glad I had traffic turned off. Otherwise, I don't know how I would bring this down these streets. It's just a really beautiful map here in fall. Past my sheep pasture here. I think I had 30, maybe 40 of them in there now. Let's take a look. I have 40 of them. I have 150 chickens and 20 cows, and I should be getting another 10 cows in 2 months. I should turn the traffic on. I could. I have the ability to turn it on and off. The traffic isn't very nice, though. Have you ever seen the traffic in this game? They're maniacs the way they drive. Drive across this field here. I might. I'm not on the roads right now, but I might turn it on for a bit. I won't keep it on though. But if you just want to see what it looks like, I would consider it for just for a few minutes. But now that I'm harvesting on a field that won't be on the roads right now. Like all these trees, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to harvest around them or work around them with other equipment. I guess we might get just one bale out of here. If we're lucky. Might even not get a full bale out of this field. I agree with that, Michael. Most definitely. Do you like to read books at all? Because I have a book that you might enjoy. I can't tell you anything about the book, though. It's better off just to pick it up and read it. Like just talking about the book or reading what it's about kind of spoils it. You can say it's kind of sci-fi related and kind of close to the topic you're talking about. I know some people don't like reading. And we're only 17% of a bale. We won't get much out of this field here. Hi Sarah, how are you doing today? Harvesting some cotton here. Awesome. I like reading that and seeing that emoji to go with it. And it makes me happy when I see other people doing good, and it's a good thing. See a piece of cotton we missed over there. To gather that up. Now you said it was going to get pretty hot there. I think yesterday you were talking about 90 degrees. I don't think we'll get half a bale here. We're at 27% right now, and we're almost done. Oh, you think Texas is on purpose trying to overheat? If only the weather worked that way. Here it looks like it wants to rain, but I don't think it will. At least not down this low in the valley. It might rain on the mountains, but not here. Well, it actually happens quite a lot here. We'll get rain and snow in the mountains, but it won't actually come down into the city here. Made quick work of this field. It was pretty small, forgotten actually. If I bought this field, I would probably combine it with the field behind us there, make it a larger field. Some of it is just a little too wide. And we won't even get 40% full here. So I'll unload the bale here. And I'll pick it up from the shop. The trailer that's meant for it. This is how it unloads here. I think it's pretty cool watching that unload like that. Up there. Like, how did it turn on? Make it pull back up like that. There we go. Oh, right, Michael wanted the traffic on. Where is that option? Traffic. Okay, traffic is on until I get annoyed with it, then I'll turn it off. I'm actually not sure where the traffic drives and doesn't drive and all that. I turned it off right away when I started the map. I always run into that guardrail there. It blends in so perfectly. Now there's the traffic there. You can start to see it. Oh, look at that car accident. See? I told you they didn't know how to drive. It doesn't even take long for them to show you that. It doesn't even have to involve me, and they have their own fender benders. Here. Pick it up, we just back up to it and it loads that way. There we go. I'm actually really cautious about it. I'm like, I don't know where the traffic drives. Spinnery is actually kinda hard to get into here. And then you have to unload it in this little corner here. If I unload it like this, that might work. There we go. So we're done with that contract. Made $1,000. Didn't really make much money at all for that. Unless it'd be a big field of cotton down here for that amount of money. Let's do some cultivating contracts. For that, I have my own equipment, so I don't need to borrow. Use our bigger tractor here. Not sure if I need the front weight. Let's go pick it up and see. Uh-oh. Let's line up. There we go. That might be okay. Might not need a front weight for it. Field 19, I think it said. Oh, I chose the one way up there. I try to avoid those fields just because I don't like going all the way over there. Should be entertaining to go up that way with traffic on. I love the rolling hill road like that. Pretty cool. There's traffic. Oop. Kind of tipsy there a little bit. Looks like there was cotton on this field as well. Cultivate over it. Should be easy enough. It's kind of annoying because I have it turned off in the settings where I don't get stones and rocks, and yet you can see that I'm picking up stones and rocks. So it's damaging my equipment even though I have it turned off. I do not know why that happens. Probably stream for another 15 minutes or so. Get off a little bit earlier than usual. I have to finish working on taxes and everything else here this week. So I have to kind of divide my time between playing games and being an adult. You know. Government wants to know money. Kind of made a head row around the edge here. Oh, nice to see the effects there as it turns up the ground like that. Definitely cloudy in game. I almost need my lights on. Well, I can definitely tell a difference with upgraded tractor here too. Oh, it's really nice. I'm glad Juan convinced me to upgrade the tractor. It surely took a while to find that last sheep though on the farm. On the whole map, I should say. I ended up getting 280 grand for finding the last sheep though, so it was some nice money to put into the tractors. I don't know what I'm saving my money up for right now. I have to take a look and see if I want any more property. I want to buy the detopper, I guess you would call it, for sugar beets. I have the rest of the sugar beet harvester, but not the front part of it to dehead the plants. So I can buy that, but that's only like 40 grand, I think, 45 grand. I think I'm pretty much set for grass fields until I get a lot more cows. I can probably get crop field maybe. I don't know which one I would buy, but that's definitely an option. That way I can plant a little bit more variety of crops and have a good rotation going. I know precision farming is coming out in a few weeks, so that will be interesting as well. Take a look quickly. I'm curious what property I would buy. I can always buy field 3 and combine 3 and 4. That's an option. Field 11. Field 8. So that's like 118 grand there. Similar 2 grand for that. 89 grand. 24 grand for that. I can also buy these ones over here. Rather kind of block this out and buy all these little ones here first. Probably gonna go for field 8 and field 11 for the next 2 fields I buy. I'll have to take a look and see what's on the field. Probably nothing in this time of year because it's November. One of them's a grass field, but I want to turn it into a crop field. Take down some trees and make field 7 and field 11 one long field here is what I want to do. I could keep it a grass field, but like I say, I don't really need anything else right now for grass and silage. I'm okay. I really like that with FS22 you can do the grass fields 3 times a year. 3 different harvests. It's a lot easier to keep up on feed that you need. Contract finished. It was 23 and 24. Having a problem finding field 23. 19, 21, 23. There we go. That's not worth a lot of money, but it's right next to the other ones. So I usually just accept them when they're just near each other like that. I'm not traveling a long distance. It doesn't take long to do it. Oh, there's a train going in the background. Both ways for traffic. Oh, here comes a car. Oh, 2 cars. Hello there. I think you said Eli, right? Field 23. This is the wrong field here. There we go. Got the right field here to cultivate. I hear a really big helicopter outside, like a military helicopter or something. Oh, maybe it's just a motorcycle. Like, it's pretty loud with my headphones and I can still hear it. This is my new tractor. This is the Fendt 900 Vario. When you go here, it's this one here I got on sale for 188 grand. I think I bought it for. It was in this used tractor sale here. So that's my new one I just bought. I upgraded the engine a little bit. And I can go up to 415 on here. I currently have it at 326. And then I also upgraded my other tractor. I went with this McCormick. So I still wanted one that can do a front loader. So that one I have at 210 horsepower, and it can go up to 240. I just keep it around to help out with the animals and do a couple small things when people join multiplayer. So yeah, I still have room to max both those engines out. It was a heck of a deal, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna upgrade. It only has 6.5 hours on it right now, and I think it had just over 5 hours on it when I bought it. So buying it for that cheap with only 5 hours on it, why not? It's a really good deal. This other one here has 10 hours on it. Yeah, front loaders, yeah. I didn't want to get a wheel loader or anything. I kind of like having that extra tractor that I can still do small contracts or small things. And if you go with the actual wheel loader or telehandler or something, you kind of stuck with what it can do, right? You don't have an actual tractor with a lot of horsepower. So I like to find that perfect tractor that can still do both jobs. I do have another tractor for my vineyards. So I have 3 tractors on the farm right now. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this map, but it's kind of nice. Highly recommend it. And there is a new map out that I want to go play. Isn't that kind of cool how traffic will stop for the pedestrians crossways? I think it's really cool. It is multiplayer if you're on PC. I'm actually going to get off in about 10-15 minutes though. I would stay longer, but I already mentioned I have to get off because I have to go be an adult and do real life things. But I do play tomorrow. I'll be streaming again around this time. And then on the weekend we stream No Man's Land as well. So basically I stream on this map Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, and then Saturday and Sunday my husband streams and plays No Man's Land. Sounds good. I do have some mods, but yeah. I don't know what time zone you're in, but I start playing. I'm in Pacific and time zone, and I usually start about 4:15. And usually, if I don't have other things going, I usually play to 6 o'clock. Probably winter time, not much to do, but we'll see. Usually, when I multiplayer, I skip through the days a little bit quicker. So it's 8 o'clock there for you? Okay, so you're in the Eastern time zone then? I would love to have a map that's console friendly, but I really like my GPS mod even though I'm not using it. And that's not console friendly, so there's a few mods I just can't give up. So I'm debating making another map. If people want to play from console, I might switch to that one, but we'll see. I really like this map. I played it in the years past, so I was really excited when it came out. Okay, so 22 is your first Farming Sim one. I have played since 15. I bought 15 right before 17 came out, so I didn't play 15 very much. I own 15, 17, 19, and 22 now. Definitely have a lot of hours put into this game already. That's kind of hard, isn't it, Michael, to be in that predicament with somebody that needs to talk to you and you don't know how to respond and stuff. I think they just need somebody to listen. You don't have to say anything, just listen. You're doing a good job, I think. You just need to get everything off their chest and have somebody to talk to and make them feel better. Whew, good thing I didn't go into the road there. That car would have smoked me. So I'm probably gonna finish this field and I'll call it a stream here. Just a few moments. But sure, for sure I'll be back tomorrow though. Kinda looking forward to you want to play multiplayer here. I like when people join the game. It makes it a lot more fun. My husband streams on Saturdays and Sundays. Roughly, well, it's hard with him. He's always going to be streaming by 10 a.m. Pacific. I kind of put it in the description below and see if that makes sense to you. I kind of wrote our schedule in there. With him, he can start streaming at any time he wakes up. He doesn't sleep in. So he can be streaming at 7 a.m., he can be streaming at 8 a.m., he can be streaming at 9 a.m., but for sure by 10 a.m. he'll be streaming. And that's if we don't have plans for the weekend. Because he is a long haul trucker, so he only gets the weekends off, and sometimes we have plans. But if you want to see his trucking videos, there's a link down below to his channel where he posts videos every day of his trucking. Almost done with this field here. Oh, there we go. Contract's finished for this one. So I am going to be calling it at the end of the stream here. I'll just click this one and accept this one. Drive that over to this field over here. And that will be it for now. There we go. Thank you for everybody who came by and chatted for a bit and hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Once again, if you didn't watch yesterday, I really appreciate everybody who subscribed. We're having over 100 subscribers now. That's pretty cool. Definitely makes me happy. So I'll see everybody tomorrow, same time. Have a good evening. Adios.